The American Dad episode, A Star Boy is Born, is a fantastic episode, and it features R&B musician The Weeknd. This episode is hilarious. After watching this episode, it really got me thinking, why does The Simpsons have trouble with celebrity episodes these days, while American Dad doesn't? I think it's pretty simple. The Simpsons always makes it a big deal whenever they have a celebrity on. Modern Simpsons is obsessed with celebrities, and the writers seem to write the episodes to focus on the stars rather than have a compelling story. This is clear with Lisa Goes Gaga, which is deemed the worst Simpsons episode by a lot of fans. In the episode, Lady Gaga goes to Springfield to make Lisa Simpson happy. It's not a great episode. I remember not laughing at a lot of the jokes. The humor seems to be, ha ha ha, isn't Lady Gaga weird? Look, she has a meat dress, isn't that funny? The episode was just Lady Gaga being Lady Gaga. The episode didn't bring anything new to the table. I was gonna rewatch the episode on Disney Plus for this video, but I just couldn't finish the episode. Hey, I just remember something. Wasn't there a classic episode of The Simpsons where a pop star had a major appearance? Wasn't that an episode with a compelling, heartwarming story that utilized a celebrity in a creative way? I believe it was the opener for season 3. I am wrong. According to Disney Plus, the first episode of season 3 is Mr. Lisa Goes to Washington, and it has no celebrity cameo. I guess that whole episode was a fever dream. In all seriousness, the Simpsons writers decided to pull the episode Stark Raving Dad off of streaming. Michael Jackson guest starred in that episode. I will not go into any details, but it was the writer's choice to make, and I understand why they made that choice. Despite the controversy, I think this episode is a great example of how to use a celebrity in a cartoon. For this review, I went out of my way to rip a bootleg Simpsons DVD of mine that had the episode. Sure, the rip of that episode has the channel logo and a flash flood warning image on it, but I think it'll do the job just fine. What's great about Stark Raving Dad is that Michael didn't even play himself in the episode. In the episode, he played Leon Kapowski, a patient in a mental health institution who shares a room with Homer. In the episode, Leon believes he's Michael Jackson. One fun fact is that he didn't even sing in the episode due to contract reasons, which led to a sound-alike being hired. I really like Stark Raving Dad. It has a great ending with Leon singing the song Lisa's Birthday. What's interesting is that Michael Jackson wasn't even credited in the episode, and instead went under the alias of John J. Smith. This episode is definitely one of The Simpsons' best, but I understand why the Mouse Corporation doesn't want the episode on their streaming service. The episode is not available for purchase on Apple TV either, but it is available to purchase on YouTube. My recommendation for those who want to watch is either track down an old Season 3 DVD or to look for it online.
Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who says that I am the one. But the king... FBI, open up!
While it is good to support the official release, Disney will likely never re-release this episode again. It also doesn't appear in the Every Simpson Ever marathons anymore. Talk about false advertising. But in all seriousness, I understand why the episode was pulled. After Stark Raving Dad, it was clear The Simpsons started out utilizing celebrities in creative ways, but as the years went by, the show seemed to have celebrity guest stars like Lady Gaga, just to flex the fact they can have famous people on the show. Now that I've covered 2 examples of The Simpsons guest stars, I now will cover 2 of the best and most bizarre episodes that American Dad made with 2 different R&B musicians. First, I'll talk about the Weeknd episode, as that's the episode that the internet has been buzzing about. American Dad trended on Twitter after the musician had a guest appearance in it. I saw some clips of the episode online and it had me intrigued. I watched the full episode and I really enjoyed it. This episode works without the viewer knowing who The Weeknd is. I am aware of The Weeknd, but I never listened to any of his music that often. This episode, however, has gotten me interested in his music. What's great about A Star Boy is Born is that it's an American Dad episode that just happens to have a celebrity in it. Sure, the episode is very celebrity focused, but it is still a very funny episode. The general plot of the episode is that Stan kidnaps the Weeknd and he chills at the Smith household. Meanwhile, Roger, who is mad at Stan's strict rules, impersonates the R&B singer and goes on tour. The highlight of the episode is that Haley wants to sleep with the Weeknd, only for him to reveal that he's a virgin. What follows is a hilarious and catchy song. This song unironically slaps. Overall, this is a very funny episode. It has great writing and there are a lot of funny running jokes. There's a running gag that the movie Step Brothers is airing on every channel, and there's a running joke about Breckin Meyer, who is not nearly as famous as The Weeknd, being a huge celebrity. Overall, A Star Is Born is a fantastic episode that utilizes a celebrity very well. The final episode I want to cover is Hot Water. This episode is batshit crazy. The episode is about Stan having an affair with an evil hot tub voiced by CeeLo Green. This episode is clearly a parody of Little Shop of Horrors, and like the 1986 film, it's also a musical. This episode is full of catchy songs. It's a very bizarre episode, and while CeeLo Green does appear as himself in the episode, he isn't the main focus. Hot Water instead uses him in a creative way by making him an absurd antagonist. At the end of the episode, it's revealed that the hot tub is actually one that was struck by lightning, became a murderer, and broke out of an insane asylum. This episode is just wild. The episode also has an ending where everyone dies and the hot tub wins in the end. It's very clear that this ending is based on the original ending of Little Shop of Horrors, where Audrey 2 succeeds in killing Seymour and destroys the town. Hot Water is a great homage to a classic film, and it utilizes CeeLo Green in a great way. If you haven't seen American Dad, go and watch this episode. It's just a one-of-a-kind, bizarre episode that you won't find anywhere else.
Well, there you have it. That's our story. Stan's dead. Good night.
In conclusion, there's this very simple formula to write a great episode featuring a celebrity guest. Have them play a parody of themselves or a comically absurd character. American Dad is excelling at this from what I can tell, while Modern Simpsons is not. Anyway, to close this video, I want to mention this one thing. It's crazy that Kanye West was a recurring guest star on The Cleveland Show. That is just so weird to me. Anyway, this has been ShadeX, and I hope you're feeling nothing but good vibes.
Now let a player play. Ta-ra-ra, ta-ra-ra, ayy. Ta-ra-ra, ta-ra-ra, ayy. Ta-ra-ra, ta-ra-ra, ayy. Ta-ra-ra, boom. DA, come here. I wanna do a little diddle. No, I don't need a fiddle. Oh, taste the rainbow, taste the Skittles. So, put my Malcolm in your middle. Ta-ra-ra, ta-ra-ra, ayy. Ta-ra-ra, ta-ra-ra, ayy. Ta-ra-ra, ta-ra-ra, ayy. Ta-ra-ra, boom. Ayy, I got wood, let me whittle.
Hey, push your hot like a griddle.
Hey, one machine like Don Cheadle.
Hey, then I buy you